Got the matches by the set that game on fire, yeah.
Yo,
Leo Savage, go ahead and know the way
what's up,
in, we about to
y'all?
smash it. Leo Savage, got the
Welcome.
matches by the set
Still
that
Mace
game on
Flow
fire,
episode
yeah. Right away, fight the
35.
storm, make the boat float. By the
Still
hill
Mace
with
Flow
a road
education in
flow.
the
Life
house.
full of roadblocks, setbacks, we
Uh,
don't step back. Your defeat,
uh,
don't accept that.
uh.
Got the heat, got a
What's
nitro,
up?
hype.
Good morning,
Pouring on some
guys.
battles
Back
like
on the
a war.
roll,
Let it
man.
rain, let it pour. Come
Like
rain,
a
come
sushi
shine, get the
restaurant,
glow.
bro.
Yo,
You
they
know what
can't
I'm
stop us, we
saying?
just letting them
Like a
know.
jujitsu man, man.
Overflow, it's
Back on a
Leo
roll.
Savage, Leo Savage, go and know the way in, we about to smash it. Leo Savage,
You got what I'm saying.
got the
You know what I'm
matches
saying,
by the
right?
set that game on fire, yeah.
We're on a roll. Couple days in a row. Gonna
Go and
work
know the
out
way
later.
in, we about to smash it.
Woo!
Leo Savage, got the matches by the set that game on fire, yeah. Leo Savage,
Alright, we're just gonna do a quick
go and know the way in, we about to
sound
smash
check.
it. Leo Savage,
Bam!
got the matches by
We
the
made
set that
it.
game on fire, yeah.
Oh, song's over. The song's over. Bang! Hey, and we paused it before the paid music started kicking on. What's up? Yo, De La Cruz in the house. What's up, baby? Putting Mace in the hands daily. Jonas, good to see you, my guy. Welcome to this episode of Still Mace Flow Education 35. And today's episode, he devil, she devil. Eric's in the house. Jordan's in the house. What is up, y'all? Hey, man, you guys know how to make Coach pop off, man. I'm excited to have somebody here, guys. I'm so happy you're here. Today we're going to be covering. Today we're going to be covering a couple positions, and not only look, you might know the he devil, she devil positions. You might already know them, but keep in mind, Still Mace Flow is a constantly evolving. Wait, what's that? What's that? Uh-huh. Wait a second. What's that, Tim? Tim, you moved your coffee table already? Guys, just getting a call from Tim, longtime viewer Tim, who's got impulsive coffee table syndrome. He always puts his coffee table in the middle of his training space in his living room. I mean, like, uh-huh. Okay, Tim wants me to know his coffee table's already moved. And, oh, my door's open? You're right, guys. Before we get started, come on. You know the deal. Barricade the door shut. Lock the door. Lock the door shut. Don't let anybody in. It's time to swing a steel mace. You don't want any dogs, any kids, any vampires, any energy vampires, especially to F with us. I'm getting fired up, man. I'm getting fired up. Hey, listen, if you know the he devil and she devil positions, we are going to tune them up just a little bit for you. And we're going to do some extra cool stuff with he devil, she devil positions. Okay? Also, big shout out to my guy at the Sleepy Monkey Training Academy. Yeah, my good friend Andrew gave me this badass shirt. You can see on the back, there's some cool stuff on the back, some cool stuff on the front, and there's a cool guy, Andrew, who has a really neat system of steel mace, really neat system of healing. And we love Andrew, so I just want to give a shout out. I do try to wear a different shirt to honor the people and friends I've came into in my life. I'll tell you a funny story about myself, and then we'll get into education. Let me block this. Pop, pop, pop. Stop moving. Look at me, bro. Look at me moving my graphics like a G. You know, really. Yeah. Yeah, he devil, she devil. Down, get down there. He devil, she devil. Um, a long time ago, I used to be a combat athlete. I used to fight, and goddamn, do I love souvenirs. Man, if I go anywhere, I like to take home a memory. However, when I was fighting, one of the memories I would try and take with me is a T-shirt. And so whenever I fought, it would always be in my contract that I got an event T-shirt. And sometimes those event T-shirts came from the promoter, and sometimes it was a gift from the guy I was fighting. So I quit buying shirts a long time ago and started earning shirts. I haven't bought a shirt. I don't know when the last. I can't. No, I do know the last T-shirt I bought. I do. It's got a collar on it. It's blue. It's got little sailboats on it. Maybe someday I'll wear it. But I started earning shirts, and I don't see my friends very often. But when I get to put on a shirt, it's like getting a hug from that memory. So fuck yeah! Thank you so much for the shirt. And I cursed twice already. It's okay. He devil, she devil episode. Maybe gonna cuss a little bit. Uh, you guys ready to jam? Everybody ready? Ladies and gentlemen, we might break the record for concurrent viewers today, so I'm excited about that. We are going to get started. Two more announcements. I have a meeting with Sambo a little bit later today, so I should get my one-on-one training figured out, set up, so you and I can start training one-on-one, something I greatly miss. If you're looking for a Steel Mace Flow coach, there are many. I'd be honored to be the one who served you. Yes. And the next thing, guys, I've gotten a ton of questions, and so thank you guys so much, man. I'm going to say the F word. Thank you guys so much. I can't begin to tell you how happy I am that you mother have been asking me questions in the chat box, okay? Miklos, what the deal is? Yo, Jersey in the house. Okay, let's get into today's work. Oh, thank you guys for asking the questions. I've got a ton of questions to answer, and I'm going to answer them in a special episode. So if you guys have questions, um, I'm going to do an official Q&A. But if you have questions, type them in the box, and I'll get to them eventually. Let there be light. All right, so we are going to need some overhead clearance today, and you're also going to be stepping to the left, and you're also going to be stepping to the right. Matt, so good to see you. Man, you guys are really making me feel special today, man. Thank you. I feel like I'm worth something today. Yeah. You even spell good morning with a G, because you know what's up. So, so we're going to need some room to step laterally, and you're also going to need a little overhead clearance. Let me get my camera set up for us so you can get the full coaching experience. And you know what? Let me get rid of my graphic too, because I feel like it's going to get in the way just a bit. There it is, and there we go. He devil, she devil. I think the title says he devil, she devil. This one says she devil, he devil. This is good. Uh, all right, so a little added bonus to the end of this, if you do know the he devil and she devil positions. Okay. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get into landmark 3, and I'm going to use a little bit of a lightweight mace to get things started here. It's bright blue. You'll be able to see it. And from there, we will go up to a heavier mace, as always. Landmark 3 sits at the bar pressing level. If you're going to press a weighted bar over your head, this is the position. Okay. Now it is a little bit different with the mace because the mace is asymmetrical, so it takes a little bit of strength to get the guy dynamically balanced. From here, we're going to tilt the weighted side up. You can also do this with the other side. And the key here is to break form. He devil, she devil, breaking form. The lift can be done with no isometric pressure, so you don't have to grip and crush the mace. However, it will totally have a different effect if you apply some of that anti-rotation or stopping that asymmetric nature of the mace. What I really like to do is keep still and tilt the wrist. Now, granted, the weight should weigh down your arm a little bit, and you might notice how my left arm is dropping down. It's all good. You are allowed to go either way. And so, he devil and she devil. I really like symbolism in mace work. It tells a story. Not only does it tell the story of the flow, it also tells maybe your coach what you're working on. And the symbolism in the he devil, she devil is I turn my arms into horns. Now, I know my arms probably don't look like horns. They probably look like M60 machine guns. You're right. But Kristen, hey, hello there. Welcome, welcome. And thank you for stopping by. And so here we go. The idea is to replicate horns. And most often when I think of horns, I think about a bull. And these are my horns. Now, you can just say that I'm doing a press, and obviously that is true. Now I'm going to add a couple of stances to my technique. So from here, I've got my over grip. I'm going to put a little bit of an angle on my mace. This time I'm going to lift the weightless side, and I'm going to step towards it. Of course, we all know this position. This is the lateral lunge. In the lateral lunge, I can lift up a side, and if you'll notice, the angle of the mace matches the angle of my leg. And let's show you two different angles. You can see that the mace does not match the angle of my leg. And so I would say it looks better, form is a lot more clear when there are two matching lines, my leg and the mace. What do you guys think? Is that pretty even? From here, I'm going to do a sword down switch, so 2 thumbs down. I'm going to switch around to the other side. I'm going to press the handle up and step out. And I'll ask you guys at home, what line am I trying to match the mace up with? Well, with my leg. This one. Or, I'm sorry, the straight one. There's a couple different ways you could do that. You can just kind of teeter-totter into position, pop. Or if you have a selected hold that you're into, you can lower your stance until you meet. Boom. Again, we're going to go 2 thumbs down. Ladies and gentlemen, this is called the he devil. It's a lateral lunge with a matching angled mace. Ooh. A couple things that I really like about the he devil is I'm obsessed with obliques. I'm obsessed with obliques and lats. And so when we get into our lateral lunge, typically, I know my camera's jumping around again. Oh, give it the signal. Typically when I do a lateral lunge, I keep my mace very straight and I try and make my core stability match. However, when I have a mace and I go into she devil or he devil, I start to load up the obliques on the side that's weighted. Voila. Not only that, but I'm extending the opposite side. And so now my obliques are a lot like a bow. There's some bend, or as David Weck likes to say, there's some coiling of the core. Coiling of the core is amazing. You got to coil. Very important. Okay. So we know how to alternate from right side to left side. Easy. Going to have a sword draw switch. And instead of going to 3, I can just go from angled position to angled position, angled position to angled position. Now, while in the horned position, if you crush, you'll feel a lot more arms. If you pull apart, you are driving energy into the crunch of your obliques. So you should feel that. You should feel when you're crushing the mace. You should feel it in your shoulders. When you're ripping apart, you're probably going to feel it in your back. However, if you angle it right away, I feel where my obliques are. I feel where my lats are. It's a powerful feeling. It's an area of asymmetry that we absolutely have to train if you want to be cool and get Instagram followers. It's super important. Okay. Next position we are going to do is the she devil. She devil. The she devil pose is also done with the same horns. However, in this instance, instead of stepping into a step 2, I'm going to step cross and back into our dragon squat. The dragon squat, I'm going to do the same switch here, is done without a sagging heel. What does that mean? You see this heel down here? You see how it's straight up and vertical right above my toe? Watch this. That's called a sagging heel. And it's not cool. All right? Heel drives up. Look how far my knee moved there. My knee went from being outside of my base to being directly under me. Now I have support. And this is the she-devil. She-devil versus he-devil. The legs are crossed, right? He, legs are open. She, legs are crossed. He, open. She, she-devil, he-devil. Have you guys ever done these before? Now, all the same things I talked about in the coiling force, putting pressure on the obliques by driving the mace head away, by ripping the mace apart, all that stuff holds true as well when I step into my she-devil. Now, if I let my heel sag, my knee's going to drop back, and my hip, you'll notice how much my hip moved. Saggy heels. Blah. Thank you. Now, if I drive my heel up, I can pinch my oblique a little bit. And so now I have even more of a coil going into that beautiful she-devil position. And guys, that's it. That's all we're going to do with the flow. That's it for today. Thank you for your donations. Make sure you put thousands of dollars in my PayPal account. See you later. Wait, I'm getting a message from Tim. Tim, yeah. Uh-huh. Okay. You want more? You got it. Guys, Tim wants more. You want more? We're going to do more. So traditionally when I go from one position to the other, he-devil, she-devil, for some reason I like to bow into that she-devil, and I like to broaden my chest in the he-devil. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to add a swing. Very easy. I'm going to do an outside swing and catch. Very easy. I'm going to do an outside swing and catch. Very easy. Watch how I do this. I do my hand-to-hand transition, but this time it's at the top. And so now I have just a different way to get into position, which the longer the switch takes, the more time you can take getting set into your foundation, or the longer you can take stepping. Either way, it makes the move longer. One benefit about stretching out a technique is the old proverb of steel mace philosophy. You get to build more time under torque. You guys might be familiar with time under tension. The mace provides a unique expression of that, but it's more of an internal force rather than an external force. So let's get into our outside swinging positions. You know, life is so easy with this tiny blue mace. I often think, if this would have been the first mace I had ever trained on, what would steel mace flow look like? And so, outside swing into my position. Looks good. Once again, I'm going 2 thumbs down at the top. I'm giving a gentle assist. From there, I'm swinging outside and stepping into whichever position I want without a sagging heel. Yeah. Yeah. Boom. Boom. Wait, you want more? You want more technique? Do you have that down yet? You've got it down? It's time to advance. When in doubt, pivot it out. If you've ever gone to a Steel Mace Flow education or taken the level 1 Steel Mace Flow certification, which you can get now on ensemble.com, what? You've learned an expression of when in doubt, pivot it out. When in doubt, Bro, I'm like, bro, you already, you madness, you and me, man, of course. Yes, and actually is one of my preferred ways. Let's do it. Moonfist is another variation of holding the mace, but you hold the mace on your knuckles. And this can be a little bit tricky to learn because you have to punch your mace. You have to meet force with force and then descend. If I just let the mace fall on my knuckles, what did you think was going to happen? If you let the mace just fall on your knuckles, voila. However, if you catch in a decelerated motion, which you have to meet the force, you have to connect with it. You can add in the technique. Let's try it for madness. This is, by the way, this is not what I was going to teach. I was going to teach you the when in doubt, pivot it out, but upgrade. Okay, so let's get into position. From there, we got two thumbs down, switch around. And now I'm catching. Look at this shit. Look how straight this fucking elbow to knuckle is. Look at this. Somebody get a laser. Measure that. Pinpoint accuracy. Actually, to get out of the moon fist, you punch your mace into the air like you just don't care. Pop, 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 pop. And you're probably asking, what good is it to catch the moon with your fist? And to you, I say, I don't know. Looks cool. I like it. Anything that increases risk into acceleration and deceleration does help you become one with the mace, especially when you start adding the moving parts. Uh, Madness. Does that satisfy you? Are we good? Yeah? Wait, is my chat doing weird stuff? I think it is. Mm-hmm. 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 Okay. Okay. All right, we'll see what happens there. Okay, so anyways, if you've taken my course, there is something we like to say. When in doubt, pivot it out. When in doubt, pivot it out speaks to a lot of things, but whenever somebody says they're stuck in flow, they can't get out of a sequence, they can't stop doing this move, I tell them to face another direction. Obviously, if I'm experiencing flow with you today, I'm looking at my camera, I'm looking at my setup, and this is my view. And sometimes changing your view will help create uh, just a different way of looking at things. Now I have more room to step this way. I'm looking at my window. I can see the sun, and a change of view can often accelerate your ability to get unstuck in flow. Thank you, Mads. Thank you so much. I do want to give a shout out to one of the gentlemen in the chat, a legend of Steel Mace Flow. His name is Matt. We call him Madness. He's the one commenting right now. Brilliant. Thanks, Coach. Madness is an amazing coach, kick-ass dad, awesome husband, and highly regarded Steel Mace Flow coach. If anybody's looking for a Steel Mace Flow coach, Madness does provide one-on-one coaching, whether it's certification or you just want to step up your mace game. He also has an amazing YouTube channel where he really connects with the mace, and you can see some of the most brilliant artistry out there. Okay, so there you are. You're doing the moves. Coach, I did the moves. I did it. It's outside. And look, I caught. And also I caught with the hand. What can I do next? What can I do next? Well, you can add on other moves. One thing I really like to do is rotate. Whenever you're in a dragon squat, because you don't have that sagging heel, that's right, no sagging heel, your heel's off of the ground. That means you're driving pressure into your toe, which means what? means freedom. It means you are ready to pivot. The pivot. Ooh, the pivot. There is something to the mace when it's still. I like to call it still. But the user is the one moving, and the mace virtually stays still. Yeah. All right, bro, take a break. Blue mace, you've been showing off too much. Guys, I got a new mace. All right, I got a new mace. Just want everybody to know we got a new mace. All right, it's not really my mace. My buddy sent it to my address. When he comes into town to train with me, he's going to pick it up. I think he brought it here to me so I'd play with it for a while, and then I could show him some stuff. We'll ask him. Let's get a bigger mace. Moving up to a 10-pound mace, guys. Here we're going to, in landmark 3, I'm going to lift the handle. Man, I can feel the extra weight of the 10-pound mace, and not only the weight of it, but the length of it. So when I pull apart, I can definitely feel my obliques light up, but just the added weight. And not only the added weight, but look what happens to my hand as I grab the bottom. And I even things out. Now I've got more of that time under torque, asymmetric weight, whatever you want to call it. The mate is even further than it was with the short mace. And so I can feel more buildup. We got the catch on both sides. If I want to switch sides, very easy. I just do one move twice. If I run out of things to do, I can always spin, progress to another step, and go from there. This time, catching on my fist, because why not? Voila! You just spin, man. That's all you gotta do. Spin it up. That's it, guys. That's it. Ooh, man, guys, feels so good to be back. I've rested from my travels. I've committed to other projects. I've showed up. We got episode 35 out. We broke our record with concurrent viewers. We got 4 likes today out of all the views. I appreciate that. And that's it for the day. I think this Saturday. Yeah, let's do it this Saturday. This Saturday we'll do a Steel Mace Flow Q&A. I've got some questions you guys have answered or asked, and I'd like to pile those up into one video. If you guys have a question, please let me know. And let's see if we can get. Let me see if I can get this shit going for you real quick. I want to see something. Yeah. Yep. So this is what I'm working on today, and just gonna share this at the end because it is an ad. If you want to leave now, do get the fuck out of here. No problem. But if you'd like to see my ad, here it is. This is what I've been working on today. My class credits. I am doing $75 training sessions for this first month, so you guys can get some affordable one-on-one training. Some people don't need 10 sessions of training. Some people just need 1. So I'm going to have a couple different memberships you guys can join. Of course, if you guys are looking at getting certified, I have a $300 program that will get you started on your way. Testing's $150, but you can get my program for $299. Also, We got the Steel Mace Flow Evolution program, over 100 videos in there. It's only 99 bucks. And then, of course, there's some more expensive things. Listen, this Steel Mace Flow Level 2 $1,000 program, you're going to need to buy 2 or 3 of these, okay? Don't just buy it once. Buy it 5 or 6 times because it's good for you. Bam, that's it. That's my ad. Thank you guys so much for sticking around. I'll get you guys some more information on signing up. Please do not go sign up on ensemble.com for that one-on-one lesson. It's something I'm working on. Whoa, sneezed. You guys are very welcome. Thank you so much. Don't forget to pop those questions in. Do what you can to help grow the Steel Mace Flow community. Like, share, subscribe, chat, say where you're from, do all the stuff. Easy. Guys, I'm out of here. Have a great day.